Best
Wherever the
case
artifact
scenario,
goes,
we're
that's
all
London.
dealing with locusts. Like, I mean, that is like,
And that's best case scenario.
All right, let's talk about the museum heist.
Yeah.
This is
The museum
great.
theme heist.
The Louvre of all places.
And not just the Louvre, but like everything about it. The Louvre. Okay, let me ask you. Let's start here. If you were going to rob the Louvre, how would you do it?
I would dress as a construction worker, use a cherry picker to cut through the windows and break in there at night. I don't know why they did it during the day.
That's incredible. The balls on these people.
And they were just using angle grinders to cut through the cases, and they got away with like 7 of the 8 things they were trying to get to.
Yeah. So do we think has security gotten so high tech now that the simplest low tech can just blast right through? Like, how this is going to go now?
It must have been. I mean, it seems to me, because it did happen while there were guests in the museum as well. And people were just like, well, I'll film it. You know, they wouldn't stop it, but everyone knew they'd film. And I think they probably have footage of it. I don't know. But what I liked about it, it was funny because I saw people online reacting to it and go, this is the world we live in today. I'm like, what? The mid 70s when robbed all the time. Like this is
the coolest world ever.
Yes. Yeah. So I have a question for you as far as the Louvre robbery goes. Is that a heist or is that a caper? And what is the difference?
Oh gosh, that's a great question. I think it's got to be a caper. Because my understanding what a caper is mostly based on the Muppets. And what I learned from the Great Muppet Caper.
Yeah.
They did. I would have called it the best. But you know, they're modest, those Muppets. I think what makes a heist a caper is that it's just got that element of fun. And in this one, I think the fun is it's during the day, right? Like this is like, I think Ocean's 11, those are capers because like, gosh, those guys they're just having so much fun. They're having a blast, right?
Right.
And part of what makes those movies fun is they're doing it in such daring ways. They're not waiting till the lights are off. They're not waiting, you know, they're not taking the easy route. They're taking the challenging route because they want to self-actualize. They're challenging themselves.
Yeah, there's a whole thing in Ocean's 12 where he's saying that's the old bit. You don't do the same bit twice. You do the new bit.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. Yeah. It's fun. And these guys, I think they were having a blast. This is a fun caper. So I think the key is, are you having a good time? Is there a smile on your face? And I can't imagine these guys weren't having just the time of their lives.
So the difference between a heist and a caper is attitude and style.
I think so. Yeah. Heist is going to be lights are off. There are lasers. Yeah.
Yeah. There are always lasers. And I think I think the stakes are higher in a heist.
I think
there's a child with cancer. There's somebody it's one last job and you're out, right? There's always like, just pull this one off and we'll leave you alone and you can go straight.
That's right. But you don't want to do a heist. You're excited to do a caper.
Yeah. The caper, it's in their nature. A criminal that's doing a caper that's who they are. They like this. They do it for the thrill. They do it to get away. It's Thomas Crown. It's stuff like that.
Yeah. I think also if you're wearing a disguise, that strongly suggests caper.
I think so. Yeah. Heist is like ski mask. Capers, construction gear, dressed as a chef or a florist for some reason.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
So what struck me is comforting with this one was that they were after, I think it was like Napoleon's jewels or something like that. And and I know the world was really focused on this because it was the Louvre and the French had it coming and all that, because not everything in there was really rightfully taken in the first place. So it's a little payback, but it didn't concern me. I was thrilled there was a caper happening. Yeah, we got to see it in real life. What did concern me was there was another museum robbery a few weeks ago in late September, mid-September. I don't know if you heard about this one.
I did not.
This one was in Egypt. And this one was there was only one item stolen, and it was a trinket that belonged to a pharaoh. And the trinket had no material value, only historical value.
This was robbed by someone who's never seen a movie before.
Right. Right. This is mummy stuff right here. This is someone trying to raise the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is someone who's going to need some help from an Moon pretty soon.
Hmm.
And see, here's the difference between the Louvre caper and then an Egyptian heist, which it's got to be heist because that's not fun. You're putting everyone in danger when you raise the mummy's curse.
Right. It's selfish. It really is. You're
Selfish.
threatening the whole world.
Yeah, and like when you steal crown jewels from the Louvre, like you said, my favorite part of the discourse with that was that people are like, yeah, but like, do we really care the crown jewels were stolen? And like everyone can be pretty excited about it. For this, though, everyone is going to be very terrified about it because when that mummy rises up, mummy curses, they don't, as we've seen time and time again, they don't hold to international boundaries. They'll go wherever they want.
Best
Wherever
case scenario,
goes,
we're all
mummy.
dealing with locusts. Like, I mean, that is like,
And that's best case scenario.
Yeah. At least one plague gets out before the problem is taken care of. We know that. I mean, probably multiple plagues.
I would assume multiple. What do you think it would take for you to put together a heist to steal something from a pharaoh's collection? Like, you know the stakes of this. Yeah, you know you're going to raise a mummy. Like, what is it? What's the value in this for this person? Do you think?
So I do know actually what the end value was. The person sold the trinket, and this is even more frightening, and melted it down for its gold value, and it was only worth $4,000.
That's so unthinkable.
What is really horrible is it cannot be put back where it belongs to end the curse. It is gone forever.
Hasn't life been bad enough? Haven't the last couple decades just been enough for all of us?
This is what I would have figured. Like, if you look at the date of this, I would have figured this would have happened somewhere around late 2019. Right? Like, and then what follows was what we've been through. But no, here we go again. Like, we're just getting back out into the world, and here come the locusts. Here come the frogs. Rivers of blood. Yeah. I don't. What would take me? I don't know. I think I'd rather be in on a caper than a heist. When you talk about it, you make it sound so much fun. I mean, let's get the costumes out. Let's get the theatrics out. I want to do a bad Cockney accent. That's how I want to take something. I don't want to break into a tomb in the dead of night or anything messing with scarabs. No, it's different. No.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. So when you're on a caper, whatever you steal, like the people are going to be on your side. Like this is like Robin Hood style stuff. Robin Hood. Full of capers, right? People love Robin Hood. These guys are the Louvre, national heroes. Well, not national, maybe. I don't think the French are too thrilled, but international heroes. You commit a caper, there's a good chance you're going to get off with a slap on the wrist. The people are going to love you, right? And and Rome is
in the court of public opinion, at least you'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
In the French courts, who knows what they do now?
Well, French court is like you get espresso every morning. It's fine. It's not.
They've given up the guillotine. That's so good.
Yeah, I think they're enlightened now. Caper's way to go. Absolutely, final answer. And I think we should start planning one. To be honest.
Sure. What's the harm, really? I think, and I think that's the fun of a caper. Really, like you say, it's almost a victimless crime, except for all the victims.